Hello you guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be randomly choosing a few colors and then making a character out of it. This idea was suggested by Belly Rubs, so thank you so much for the suggestion. So I rolled some interesting colors. I got your choice and I ended up choosing green, and you'll see why in a second, but you can see here I ended up getting purple, which is okay. I did want to use the full saturated colors, which is usually a big no-no. You don't want to use the full color. I got honeydew green, which is a little ugly, but the moment I saw this, I thought like poison or something. So I wanted to make an unpleasant character. Like, they're very, oh, that creak. But they're very, I guess, it's like Queen Scarlet, but like more like an assassin or something. I don't know. But I ended up making them coming out of like a dark cave, but we'll get to that more later. And originally I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for this piece. I was just kind of experimenting, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I did tweak the expression and face a lot. And you guys, I don't draw front views very often, and it's not the most symmetrical thing in the world, but it's fine. And then also the bottom feet are, or I guess the feet in general are not amazing. And I was originally gonna make them have a amulet. I'm not sure what it would be used for, but I ended up forgetting. So, and I don't want to have to go back and add it now because I think the piece actually has a good amount of detail, I guess. But you can see here the face looked very wrong. I don't know. I don't love the look of eyes turned upward for dragon pieces, and I wanted this one, yes, I wanted it to look grumpy, but I wasn't a huge fan, so I ended up really tweaking the eyes a lot later, like during the coloring process. But for the general just dragon piece, I kept it pretty simple, you know, pretty classically dragon, like not much really going on there. Because I really wanted to work more with the color rather than the like detailing, because I was going to add that with the colors, but I ended up making it half and half, so half that green color, half purple, and then I added accents of that honeydew green. I keep thinking it looks like yellow, but I guess it's kind of green, to the green side, and then for the purple side I just used lighter purples and pinks to accent it. So I ended up going for a half and half look, and I think it looks so cool, and I ended up choosing this really dramatic lighting with this one streak of light just going straight across the face, and and I added some mist, and it was just such a vibe. However, here is this is when I ended up changing the eyes, but the coloring process, I didn't do my normal outline where I just outlined everything in that one purple color. However, I unfortunately was unable to automatically fill it, and I'm still not sure. I'm still not 100% sure why that is. However, I did end up having to manually fill everything in by hand, which is just kind of a callback to my older stuff when I used to do that, and I forgot how painstaking it was. But that's really all I have for now. I'll come back to you guys later in the process when we get to the interesting stuff. Hey guys, it's Editor Luna, and I just wanted to say, I know you guys had some questions about the app I use, and it is Procreate, but I'm unable to reply to comments due to some unfortunate situations, so I apologize, I have not been able to reply to you guys. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, so this is when I started adding in the green, and originally I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do, but I ended up, instead, I was going to do spots, but I ended up doing this like half and half look with these like ropes of stuff, but like the ropes of green color, just kind of wrapping it together. You can see for the wings, I ended up doing these like blobby, flowy shapes, and I think they're very pleasing to look at personally. but I wanted it to be fairly simple, so I ended up not really adding any patterning to the purple side, because I have an issue, and I've talked about this before, with adding way too much detail to a piece and having the issue of it looking very overcrowded. And I've really been trying hard to go more minimal with this piece and my pieces in general, because I have a problem with adding lots of detail, and that's not necessarily like a bad thing, but I think it's important to know when you should stop. And oh my gosh, in so much of my older artwork and even some of my newer artwork, I do add a lot more detail than is necessary, and in some cases it does look really cool, but 80% of the time, no. But you can see I'm just experimenting with the lighting a little bit, and I was originally just going to do like my normal patchy lighting, but then I had the idea of making light, like come across the figure. And you can see here, after I got that roughed in, I started working on this like cave arch background. And you guys, I've never really painted stone, but I did end up blurring most of this out anyway, so it wasn't a huge deal. But I'm not a huge fan of backgrounds. No matter what anyone else will say, backgrounds are really hard to do, and even once you get the hang of them, I can never get mine to look 100% correct. And I do usually, with my backgrounds, go in with this very like painterly technique, where it's a lot of just using the default round brush and doing paint strokes, just like you normally do, and then I kind of build up to get the texture that I want. And I usually do this for a while to experiment, but this piece I think I got done in about an hour and a half-ish, this whole piece. And this is something I have a tendency to do. I have a pretty short attention span, so I usually really end up just speeding through a piece, because there will be a time where I'm just motoring through like art pieces, and then eventually I'm just like, oh, I need a break, and then I take a break for like 3 months and come back, and it's I'm trying not to. I don't want to do that. I want to, be posting stuff regularly. And most of these videos that I do the day I post the video. Like, I edit it and I film it and I draw everything the day the video gets posted. So you guys, I don't just have a bunch of videos just ready to post every day. Like, I'm making these all and editing them all fully every day. It's not like I have them all ready. So I do them all, I have the idea, I'm like, ooh, I want to make a video, and then I'm too lazy to wait a day to post it, so I end up doing that. Oh yeah, and one other thing, I want to thank you guys so much for 38 subscribers. I've only been doing this 2 weeks, and it's just crazy. You guys are like insane. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, and I want to do something special when we reach 50 followers, but no promises, because you guys, I'm not great with timing and stuff. You guys don't know from my videos, but I have an Instagram. I haven't posted for 2 months on there, and oh my gosh, guys. I have such a bad attention span, but I guess more on that in another video. You can see here I just added the final bits of lighting, and if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and with that, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!